Alright guys, how are you this evening? Um, as you'll all know, the result was 3-1 at home to Southampton. Um, we started off good and then slowly let them into it a little bit. Um, they were mainly threatening with counter-attacks and then suddenly, but never really looked like scoring in my opinion. And then suddenly, so kind of a calamity at the back between Van Dijk and Alisson, and they get a fluke goal. Um, I was just about to hit the panic button. um, yeah, I thought, it's going to be one of those days. But I had to remind myself we don't tend to have many of those days anymore, do we? Or at least not this season. And we went in at half time 1-0 down. There was a brief moment I was worried we were going to go in half time a man down as well. Nunes appeared to take an outright swipe at one of the Southampton players, taking him completely out, and he got a yellow card for it. And I think there was a bit of a pause to check for a red card. I was really worried he was going to go. It looked horrible, really. And then when you see it from another angle, you see that actually he wasn't trying to tackle. The ball had gone away from the Southampton player. It was passing the front of Nunes, and Nunes took a swipe at the ball and missed by miles, and somehow took out the Southampton player. It was a free kick, definitely, but it wasn't like as bad as I thought. It wasn't a deliberate kick. So we went in with 11 men, 1-0 down, and thankfully Slot made changes straight away. He took off Simicast and brought on Robbo. Took off Jones and Sabozlai for McAllister and Elliott. And from the get-go, really, we looked far better. We were just a bit sharper. The passing was quicker. There were more running off the ball. Sharper, try and close them down. Just the usual stuff, really, that we expect. That we were a bit slow first half doing. And we weren't waiting long for the equaliser. Diaz got the ball at the byline, got a cross into a low cross in at the near post, and Nunes first time taps it in. Really, that it seemed so simple and easy for him. He beat his defender to the near post and hit it in. It was great to see, and I'm chuffed for him. Obviously, he's one of us, isn't he? So we want him to score every week. So he's not found it easy, but he found that goal easy, and I'm chuffed for him. I don't think we were waiting long before we got our next goal, and that was down to Nunes partly as well because he won a free kick. Well, no, he won a penalty obviously in the area, and I missed what actually happened, and then I looked away, I looked back, and I missed the replay as well. So I don't actually know how he went down, but he got a penalty. Up steps Mo, and hits it with power, but with precision as well, and it hit the top left corner. Keeper dived the right way, but there was no chance. It was too hard and too precise, and he was never going to get there. And then we finished off with another penalty. Diaz again, trying to receive the ball, heading towards the byline, and it bounced, and his defender controlled it with his elbow, and we were given another penalty. And then Moser smashed that one more or less straight down the middle, and the keeper dived the same way as Mo went for the first penalty. So we were better second half, but I think the first half was just one of those okay. It was like 5 minutes longer, we would have got an equaliser, I think. We were still playing better. We still looked the better team. And it wasn't, it was a mistake, but it was like a fluky mistake. It was it was luck, really. That's what it came down to, I thought. So the result is all that matters anyway. We won 3-1 comfortably. I think Mo's overtaken someone in our all-time goal scoring charts now. And thankfully, City did lose against Notts Forest today. And Haaland didn't get a goal. They lost 1-0 to Forest. And because of 2 goals for Salah, he extends his lead at the top of the goal scoring charts. So it looks like he's going to secure that, I think. So man of the match, though, I don't know. No one really was bad. Tsimikas, considering he's supposed to have the best left foot in the squad, was reluctant to cross, which was a shame. They were sitting so deep at times that I got the impression he thought, or he knew, that if he was going to cross it, their keeper was going to claim it, more than likely. But he should have perhaps crossed it a bit further out, like around the penalty spot area. He wasn't particularly playing bad. He wasn't making as many runs as Robbo made in the second half. So maybe it was more of the off-the-ball stuff as well that Slot identified that he wanted to change. Same with Jones and Szoboszlai. Maybe Szoboszlai's a bit tired, but Jones weren't bad. I mean, he was pretty strong as well on the ball. People were trying. He was out fighting other players, and keeping possession. He's good at doing that. And even though they were like for like changes, we did play differently, and it was an improvement. Man of the match, I think, would have to be for me Nunes or Diaz. Nunes deserved his goal and should get an assist for winning the penalty. I would give it to him. Points lead now. We've hit 70 points. Yes, that is an elf. They're naughty. They get everywhere. You can't put them away. You try to put them away, they undo the zip to the suitcase from the inside somehow, or they break baubles and use the jagged edges to cut the way out. I tell you what, they're everywhere. Not just for Christmas, they're for life. Yeah, points lead is now 16 points. We've hit 70 points. They've got 2 games in hand, but one of them's Man United tomorrow. I can see them thrashing United, quite honestly, but you never know. It's still a big game, sort of. And then next week they'll play their last game in hand because we have the cup final. I'm not concerned. If they win both games, we'll still be 10 points clear. And there'll be 8, I think. 8 games left, is it? Let me have a quick look. No. Yeah, 8 games left. No, 9 games left. And one of them's them. At home. I can still see them dropping points before we meet. I might watch that game tomorrow and do another video following that game tomorrow to discuss the results. Yeah, I think I will. Anyway, I am going to watch the highlights. I'm going to try to find highlights on something to watch them. And I think we're playing... Well, I know we're playing again midweek, second leg of PSG game. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it'll be Tuesday this week. Looking forward to that. That'll be intense. I'm not going to make a prediction for it. Anyway, have a good evening. Enjoy yourself. Watch the highlights. And up the Reds. Oh! I've just caught my daughter. I was having a bath. And obviously it's quiet in the bathroom. And I heard her in her bedroom singing, "Now you're gonna believe us, now you're gonna believe us, now you're gonna believe us, we're gonna win the league." So I had to join in. So from me, my daughter, the dog, and the elf, catch you next time.